Okay, let's take a look at our horns actions. So with horns, we've got, I guess, three different calls that we can have out of it. We've just got our horns where we're dribbling off the screens at the top, one side or the other, or we've got a strong and a weak. That is just strong or weak means we pass to one of the bigs. If we're in a strong, we're cutting off the strong side. If it's weak, we would cut off away from the ball in that action. So let's take a look at just a normal horn set and what that looks like. So as I mentioned, if we're calling horns, it means we're trying to get the guard with the ball to dribble off one of those screens to create that ball side. Now, as soon as he starts going off one side, the opposite big is stepping into that high post to get a good angle so that we can re-screen the screener and look for that back cut lob going to the basket. Now, if this interior player doesn't get the ball, then they're swinging through and posting on the low block on the ball side of the floor. So from that, we're looking to get a quick reversal. So this guard would be leading in and getting ready to punch up towards the ball here, so that when the ball gets reversed, it's a quick pass out. Okay, we don't want the ball stagnating here, because what's about to happen is we're about to get a flex cut coming off that low post. So the corner perimeter player will flex cut off that low block, and we're trying to get that pass in there for the layup. If that pass doesn't happen, then that perimeter player would continue through to the corner. And if you have a look, we're starting to get into that three-side, two-side action with flow. All right, so if we didn't get that pass, we might continue the pass to the corner once they're through. All right, and we would then make that flex cut, that flow cut from the wing through to the corner to look at setting up that opposite side of the floor. If that's the case, we're then going to set the ball screen down to get them interchanging and creating that two-side and three-side. And once we get back to that position, we're back into that dribble at, looking to get the dribble handoff and just interchanging as we would with flow and our flow options from there. So that's just a straight horn set where the guard comes off the screen at the top. So let's have a look at our other horn set. In all our sets, we start in the same position with horns. So we've got our two interior players at the top and our shooters or guards down the bottom. If we call weak or strong, we're going to be better off with our horn set starting a little bit lower inside the 3-point line. Okay. If we're in strong, like we said before, it means that we're going to pass the ball to a leading big, all right, as they step up, and we're going to cut off the strong side. Now, in a strong, it just means that as he comes off, all right, we're going to set a down pick on both sides of the floor. So the opposite big who didn't receive the pass is going to down screen. The guard's going to come off it, looking for the ball. So you're actually looking to turn that corner and get a handoff. If you don't, then you're setting the screen for the other baseline player. And as that screen happens, we've got a couple of options where we could pass into possibly an open cutter, open shooter, or pass and screen the ball. Okay, as that guy's coming off, we've got the action of this player coming up as well. Okay, and we're looking to hit that. We've got the roller coming in. All right, and if we don't get that, then we are looking, after this guy would have set the initial screen, he would flare through to the corner, and we've got the interchanging bigs. All right, so we end up with our flow action again. So everything sort of comes back into that three-side, two-side option. So that's why it's important to understand your flow concepts. So one more time, if we take it back out to the top. So we're in a strong action. Okay, with our horns, we've got our baseline players in the corners. Strong, we pass to a ball side. We cut off it to set the screen. We have the double screen or the screen on either side. Okay, we're looking at get that here. Could get a dribble drive after the first screen. We're going through corner. We've got the shooter coming off. All right, we've got this guy coming off at the same time here. And we're interchanging our bigs as that happens. All right, if we don't get anything, we're looking to reverse and get into our flow action through, dribble handoff, interchanging. coming back out, oh, not the 4, the 1, and into our flow set. Okay, so that's our strong action. That can be run either side of the floor, and it's just which side we cut off with our guard and their pass at the initiation of the offense. If we go to a weak, all right, let's say we pass to the same big, but we're in weak, all right, we're still cutting off this like we're trying to lose that defender, and if we can, we are looking to try and get to that bucket to score. Okay, we're always looking to score, reading the defense. If not, if our defender's playing well and we've got it, we're trying to set up a staggered double for our 2 coming off. Okay, as that happens, all right, we've got the 3 filling in behind, the 1 again swings through, okay, and the 4 will dive to the basket off that screen as well, looking to seal and through the other side. Off that pass, if we make it, we're going to screen the ball. We've got 2-man game this side, like we've always looked at, back into that flow set style, kick it, we've got the dive, the pop, and then we're just looking to dribble drive or dribble handoff for the action on this side and interchange. Okay, so everything ends up back in that flow action. So just recapping, we've got horns where we dribble off the screen. All right, all starting in the same format. So we dribble off the screen to get the action. We've got strong where we come off the ball side that we pass to. And we've got weak, which is when we pass and we cut off the opposite side and get the down screen, the staggered double, away from the ball. So they're our horns sets that we can run against the man defense.